Hello, my name is Mateo Vasquez, and today I'll be taking you through the wonderful world of IT. Today's topic is...
This video is going to deal with the two development approach methods used in IT development, namely the waterfall development and the agile development cycle. So let's get right into it. The waterfall method is the first, primary, and most used method of IT development. It is basically a step-by-step development system, and you go from project definition to feasibility. You go through all the steps of the IT development one at a time for every single portion of the project, doing it in a continuous flow. So you do all of project definition, then you do all of feasibility study, and you keep going down doing all of it. If something messes up, you have to go all the way back with everything. Sometimes all the way back up to here. Usually you only have to go up one step, but you have to do it for the entire project. The advantage of this is that everything is done as a whole. So when you reach the very end of the whole thing, you have one very sturdy, cohesive, well thought out, and collectively designed type of project. Really, it makes the most stable aftermarket and just usable material. Unfortunately, it also is the most time-consuming, as the most prone to errors. If anything is to occur, it takes more to fix it, because you have to go all the way back. Also, because of how long it takes, projects can take years to make instead of the 1 to 2 weeks of the other method. Well, no, the other method still takes a while, but it takes less time because it's less entirely encompassing. Also, if there's any hookups in one particular area, having difficulty solving one problem, the rest of the project is not able to move on until the issue has been solved. But in general, the waterfall method is more used than the other for development. The other is the agile development model. This is, well, it's the waterfall method in stages. This is system 1. Like, this is feature 1. So you have to, so you start somewhere, you develop, design, support, implement, and then send out feature 1. Then you move to feature 2. And you can do these at any time in any order, but then you do the next feature. Do the whole waterfall method for it, move to feature 3. Again, do the whole waterfall method again, or most of it, and then you can link them together at points. But usually it's actually the whole thing, and every once in a while you can link them together across. It's a bridge. You can go back and forth anyway, and you evaluate stuff. You can skip things over, and it allows you to do many things. The agile development has the advantage of being able to push out data like once every week or 2 weeks. It's really supposed to be rapid. You're supposed to move from phase 1, phase 2 of the project, because it's so broken up and staggered, you can keep going through the whole thing. It makes very good parts to a whole. The issue with agile development is the whole. Because it's broken up into many different sections, it is the most vulnerable method to feature creep, which is, well, more features need to keep being added as time moves on that weren't thought about before. It also has the issue of being vulnerable to just being unable to really work well together. While each of the individual parts works and makes logical sense, the whole may not have been thought about as much. And as such, there's issues with stuff working with other stuff. They didn't think about that, so it didn't happen as much. And yes, you can kind of counteract around that, but then you start getting into the waterfall method, which is an entirely different method. Slows things down a bit. And so you really have to choose one or the other. And yeah, these are the two main methods used for IT development, and in general both work pretty well. It just depends. Do you want a slow, long process that will result in a really good end product, or a fast process that may result in a somewhat illogical end project, but still effective in each of the individual tasks it's given? Also, the agile development model has the advantage of being able to be utilized quite quickly, allowing the company to see returns and work being done and completed, so they stop pestering and having issues in that regards. Well, these are my references. Again, Stuart Gray gets a lot of credit because, well, he wrote the book that all these videos are based on, really. And yeah, okay.
Well, that's all I've got to say for now. So, until next time, bye.